in the vast, spiraling architecture of the galactic headquarters on the planet Zephyrian, representatives of the Galactic Council, a coalition of diverse planetary alliances, gather under tense circumstances. The chambers buzz with a palpable sense of urgency as a critical vote approaches that could reshape interstellar law. The incident amidst the procedural formalities, an unexpected event unfolds that catalyzes a crisis. A young human girl, Ilara, an intern from the Terra Diplomatic Corps, accidentally accesses a highly classified network. She uncovers evidence of a covert operation sanctioned by some of the Council's senior members, intended to manipulate planetary elections across several independent systems. The capture. Before Ilara can leave the premises with the data, she is detained by the Zaltron guards, elite enforcers of the Council's security protocols. Her detention quickly escalates into an international incident, spotlighting the Galactic Council's secretive practices and sparking outrage among the human delegation. The human ultimatum. Reacting swiftly to the arrest of one of their own, the Earth's united governments broadcast a stern ultimatum to the Council. Ensure her safety, return her unharmed, and disclose all covert operations or face immediate diplomatic repercussions. This bold move by Earth disrupts the Council's proceedings and puts the more secretive members on the defensive. The Council's response. Caught in a maelstrom of political intrigue, the Council convenes an emergency session. Arguments flare as some members call for transparency and reform, while others advocate for maintaining secrecy to protect their strategic interests. The debate exposes deep rifts within the Council, hinting at underlying power struggles and alliances that Ilara's incident has inadvertently brought to light. The verdict. After intense deliberations, the Council decides to release Ilara to the human delegation but remains divided on the issue of disclosing the covert operations. The decision is a compromise, appeasing immediate tensions but leaving broader issues unresolved. Setting the stage. As Ilara is escorted back to her delegation, the impact of her accidental discovery begins to ripple across the galaxies. Various planetary systems, previously unaware of the Council's manipulations, start to demand accountability and transparency, igniting a movement that threatens to unravel decades of diplomatic balance. The chapter closes as Ilara, though safe, realizes the enormity of her discovery and the potential consequences it could unleash. Her unintended breach into the Council's secrets has set the stage for a galactic upheaval, challenging the established order and possibly heralding a new era of interstellar relations. Back on Earth, preparations were underway at an unprecedented pace. Moonbase Alpha, once a symbol of human space exploration, transformed overnight into the nerve center of Earth's strategic defense. The base buzzed with activity as scientists, military strategists, and diplomats worked tirelessly to formulate a response that balanced retaliation and diplomacy. The unveiling of Project Orion. In the shadow of the recent tragedy, humanity revealed Project Orion, a covert space weapon developed from reverse-engineered alien technology. It was a testament to human ingenuity and resilience, capable of disabling advanced alien tech without causing irreversible damage. The unveiling of this project was strategic, meant to showcase human capabilities and serve as a deterrent against further aggression. Diplomatic maneuvers. Simultaneously, Earth's diplomats launched a series of back-channel communications with other civilizations within the Council. Many of these civilizations, though part of the Council, had long harbored reservations about the dominance of the more powerful species. Earth's tragedy resonated with them, and secret alliances began to form, reshaping the political landscape of the Council. The message of unity. Amidst the burgeoning alliances, Earth's leaders delivered a powerful broadcast across all human colonies and to their new allies within the Council. They emphasized the need for unity, not just among humans, but across all oppressed members of the galaxy. The message was clear. The era of sidelining and subjugation by the Galactic Council's dominant races must end. Veiled threat. To punctuate their newfound position, Earth's leaders issued a veiled threat to the Galactic Council, suggesting that Project Orion was merely the first of many surprises. They implied that further resistance or aggression would lead to demonstrations of Earth's defensive capabilities, which could cripple the infrastructure of the Galactic Council without bloodshed. As the chapter closes, the Galactic Council is forced to reconvene, this time with the stakes much higher. The incident that started as a tragic mistake now teeters on the brink of sparking a revolutionary change throughout the galaxies. Earth has made it clear. They will no longer be underestimated or overlooked. Their message of hope, unity, and readiness reverberates, setting the stage for a new chapter in interstellar relations. The once serene orbit of Zalara now buzzed with tension as representatives from various star systems gathered for an emergency summit. The Grand Hall, previously a site of pomp and ceremony, had transformed into a somber arena of urgent deliberations. The Renegades. During the summit, a block of minor star systems, previously underrepresented and marginalized, formed what they called the Renegade Alliance. Inspired by Earth's bold stance, they presented a charter of rights demanding equal representation and an end to the covert dealings that had led to Leah's death. Their unity was unexpected, disrupting the traditional power structures within the Council. Earth's new role. Recognizing the shift in dynamics, the more powerful members of the Council sought to negotiate directly with Earth. In a strategic move, Earth negotiated not only for themselves, but also as representatives of the Renegade Alliance, leveraging their position to broker a better deal for all. Technological Showcase. As part of the negotiations, Earth arranged a demonstration of Project Orion. Held in the neutral space around Zalara, the showcase was a display of precision and restraint. Project Orion disabled a decommissioned Council warship without a single casualty. This demonstration visibly shifted the Council's perception of Earth from a minor member to a formidable power. The ultimatum revised. In a bold conclusion to the summit, Earth revised their earlier ultimatum. Now, with the backing of the Renegade Alliance, they demanded not only justice for Leah, but significant reforms within the Council. These reforms included transparent governance, a rotational leadership, and the establishment of an interstellar court to oversee disputes and ensure accountability. The Council's response. Faced with growing internal pressure and the real possibility of a splintering Council, the old guard capitulated. They agreed to the reforms, marking the beginning of a new era. The Council publicly acknowledged their missteps in Leah's incident and declared her a martyr of galactic peace. As the chapter closes, the Galactic Council, now reshaped by Earth's resilience and the unity of the Renegade Alliance, faces the future with cautious optimism. The alliances formed in the shadows of tragedy now shine as beacons of hope for a more equitable galactic federation. Earth, once a mere observer, now stands as a pivotal leader in the reformed Council, promising a new dawn of cooperation and peace. The winds of change swept across the galaxy, reaching as far as Terra Nova, a thriving human colony that epitomized the new era of cooperation. The planet, once a desolate outpost, had flourished under human guidance and was now hosting the first interstellar cultural festival, a celebration of unity among the diverse civilizations of the Reformed Council. The Cultural Festival. The festival opened with a grand parade featuring representatives from each member of the Renegade Alliance and the Galactic Council. Alien and human musicians collaborated to create symphonies that blended sounds from different worlds, symbolizing the harmony achieved in the Council. Artists displayed interactive holograms that told the history of their people's struggles and triumphs, fostering a deeper understanding among the attendees. The Science Symposium. Alongside the cultural festivities, a science symposium was held, showcasing technologies aimed at improving life across the galaxies. Innovations included terraforming technologies that could revive dead planets, advanced medical treatments developed through interspecies collaboration, and new energy sources that promised to reduce warfare over resources. The Diplomatic Roundtable. At the heart of Terra Nova, a roundtable discussion took place involving key figures from Earth, the Renegade Alliance, and traditional Council powers. They discussed the ongoing challenges in implementing the new charter, focusing on economic disparities, lingering prejudices, and the logistics of the interstellar court system. The roundtable was broadcast live, maintaining transparency and allowing citizens from all planets to witness the evolving dynamics of power. New threats. However, not all were pleased with the new order. A faction of extremists from several advanced civilizations who had lost power and prestige due to the reforms began to stir unrest. Covert meetings were held, plans whispered in shadowed corners of Terra Nova, aiming to disrupt the festival and send a message to the galaxy. The Unity March. In response to rumors of planned sabotage, a Unity March was organized by the festival's participants, led by human and alien youths. They marched through the main avenues of Terra Nova, hand in hand, displaying banners that read "Unity and Diversity" and "Peace for all star systems." The march ended at the Central Plaza, with speeches advocating for peace and mutual respect, overshadowing the extremists' plans and reaffirming the commitment to the new galactic order. As the chapter closes, the festival continues under the watchful eyes of security forces, a testament to the fragile yet hopeful steps toward a unified galaxy. The echoes of change resonate through Terra Nova, inspiring other colonies and planets to follow in its footsteps, setting the stage for a future where peace is the norm and cultural exchange is the cornerstone of interstellar relations. Deep within the swirling gases of Nebula X9, the dissenters, those who opposed the new galactic structure, had established a secret base. This nebula, known for its dense clouds and treacherous spatial anomalies, provided the perfect cover for their clandestine activities. The Dissenters' Plan. The leaders of the dissenting faction, comprising ousted military leaders, deposed politicians, and disenchanted scientists, gathered in a high-security chamber. Their goal was clear: destabilize the new council to reclaim their lost power. They plotted to launch a series of covert strikes against key infrastructural sites across the galaxies, using stealth technology to escape detection. The leak. However, not all within the ranks of the dissenters agreed with their radical agenda. A young scientist, disillusioned by the increasing radicalization of the group, decided to act. Risking life and limb, they managed to send an encrypted message to the Galactic Peacekeeping Force detailing the planned attacks and the location of the Nebula base. The Galactic response. Upon receiving the tip-off, the Peacekeeping Force, now more integrated and responsive due to reforms, launched a precision operation. Utilizing the latest in stealth countermeasures and interstellar tactical teams, they approached Nebula X9, prepared for a confrontation. The Battle of Nebula X9. As the peacekeepers infiltrated the nebula, they encountered fierce resistance. The dissenters, well prepared and heavily armed, engaged in a brutal skirmish. However, the peacekeepers' superior training and non-lethal weaponry designed to incapacitate rather than kill gave them the upper hand. The battle culminated in a tense standoff, with the lead dissenter captured aboard his flagship, surrounded by disabling devices. A call for peace. In the aftermath, the leaders of the Galactic Council seized this opportunity to advocate for stronger unity and the rehabilitation of dissenters. They invited the captured dissenters to a reconciliation forum, broadcasted across all member planets, where grievances were aired and resolutions sought. The forum proved a pivotal moment, showcasing the Council's commitment to dialogue over destruction. The Festival of Lights back on Terra Nova. The news of the successful operation sparked a spontaneous celebration. The Interstellar Cultural Festival concluded with the Festival of Lights, where billions of luminous drones were released into the sky, each light symbolizing a citizen's pledge to uphold peace and unity. The display was visible across neighboring planets, a beacon of the collective resolve to forge a path of cooperation and understanding. As the chapter closes, the galaxy finds itself at a turning point, with the shadows of dissent giving way to the light of collective determination. The journey ahead remains fraught with challenges, but the resolve of the unified galaxies promises a future where peace is the shared mission of all civilizations. On the verdant world of Vespera, a planet chosen for its neutral location and symbolic representation of new beginnings, the Interstellar Council inaugurated its newly constructed headquarters. Designed by a coalition of the galaxy's finest architects, it stood as a monument to the ideals of the new era, blending elements from various cultures into a seamless living structure. The Peace Accord Ceremony. The day marked the signing of the Vesper Peace Accord, aimed at solidifying the commitments made during the Reconciliation Forum. Leaders from across the galaxy gathered in the Great Assembly Hall under a translucent dome that offered a view of Vespera's vibrant skies. Each leader stepped forward to sign the accord, their signatures digitally immortalized in a public ledger, accessible to all citizens of the Council. The Integration Initiative. A significant announcement made during the ceremony was the launch of the Integration Initiative. This program was designed to foster intercultural exchange and cooperation at a grassroots level. It included academic exchanges, joint scientific ventures, and a multilateral trade agreement that prioritized sustainable development and the equitable distribution of resources. The dissenters' integration. Remarkably, several former dissenters were present at the ceremony. They had undergone a rehabilitation program that included education about the new council's principles and mediation sessions with victims of their planned attacks. These individuals were introduced as the first graduates of the Pathway Back program, symbolizing the council's commitment to redemption and societal healing. The Guardian Network. To safeguard the future, the council also unveiled the Guardian Network, a sophisticated surveillance system that used non-invasive methods to monitor threats. Operated by a diverse team, it was equipped with fail-safes to protect privacy rights and was subject to regular audits to prevent misuse. The system was a testament to the technological advancements that had been pooled from across the galaxies, ensuring a collective security framework. Celestial Unity Festival. The ceremony concluded with the initiation of the Celestial Unity Festival. As night fell, the skies of Vespera were lit by a cosmic display of lights and holograms illustrating scenes of historical conflicts and their peaceful resolutions. This festival was declared an annual event, meant to educate and remind all of the painful past and the hopeful future. The chapter ends as the delegates leave the assembly hall, not just as representatives of their respective systems, but as architects of a new chapter in galactic history. The Council, once a battleground of differing ideologies, now stands as a beacon of unity and mutual respect, guiding the galaxy towards a more harmonious existence. In the remote edges of the known universe lies the anomalous sector, a region filled with space-time irregularities and uncharted phenomena. A newly established research outpost, Helios Station, serves as a frontier base for studying these mysteries. Helios Station is not just a scientific endeavor but also a symbol of the cooperative spirit engendered by the Vesper Peace Accord, the discovery of the silence. A team of multi-species scientists at Helios Station makes a groundbreaking discovery, a phenomenon they name the silence. This anomaly appears as a void in space, absorbing all electromagnetic radiation and sound, rendering it an area of complete sensory deprivation. The phenomenon's properties challenge existing scientific theories and hint at new possibilities in energy manipulation and space travel. The expedition into the silence. Curiosity and the potential for monumental scientific breakthroughs prompt the Council to organize an expedition into the silence. The team is a mix of various species' best minds and most daring explorers, equipped with specially designed ships that can withstand the anomaly's intense conditions. The mission's goal is to gather data and, if possible, find the source of the silence, contact lost and rescued. As the expedition ventures deeper into the silence, communication with Helios Station abruptly cuts off. Hours turn into days with no word, causing concern and fear back at the outpost. A rescue mission is swiftly launched, employing new experimental technology capable of piercing through the anomaly's effects. The rescue team finds the expedition's ships adrift but intact. The crews are found in a state of suspended animation, an unexpected effect of the silence. They are safely retrieved, and upon revival, recount their experiences of profound tranquility and visions, suggesting that the silence might be sentient or a gateway to another dimension. The Council's deliberation. Back on Vespera, the Council convenes to discuss the implications of the silence. The reports from the expedition spark debates about the ethical considerations of further exploration and the potential risks of tampering with such a powerful unknown. A decision is made to quarantine the sector until further understanding is gained, showcasing the Council's cautious approach towards the exploitation of new discoveries, the anomaly archives. To foster transparency and encourage global participation in solving the mystery of the silence, the Council establishes the anomaly archives on Vespera. This repository is open to all, featuring all data gathered from the sector, and invites theories, research, and insights from across the galaxies. It becomes a hub of intellectual exchange, drawing scholars and curious minds from every corner of the Council's dominion. The chapter closes as the anomaly archives are inaugurated, with the first symposium on the silence setting the stage for what promises to be a new era of discovery and intellectual pursuit. This development not only deepens the bonds between Council members, but also ignites a collective quest for knowledge that transcends previous scientific endeavors. Epsilon Station, orbiting a dormant star at the edge of the Galactic Council's territory, is home to the most powerful communication array in the known galaxies. Designed to detect and analyze transmissions from the farthest reaches of space, it represents the pinnacle of joint scientific and technological effort under the new Council. The mysterious Signal 1 quiet cycle. The array picks up an unprecedented signal, complex, structured, and clearly artificial, originating from beyond the anomalous sector. This signal, unlike any previously recorded, pulses with a regularity suggesting an intelligent source. The discovery sends ripples of excitement and apprehension throughout the scientific community. Decoding, the unknown teams of cryptographers and linguists from various species collaborate intensively, using the vast computational resources of Epsilon Station to decode the message. After weeks of relentless effort, they achieve a breakthrough. The message is a greeting, an invitation from an unknown civilization calling themselves the Eonians, residing in a previously uncharted galaxy. The Council's dilemma. The revelation of a new intelligent civilization stirs a significant dilemma within the Council. The Eonians' message is benevolent, expressing a desire for peaceful exchange and collaboration, but the memory of past first contacts that led to conflict makes the Council wary. An emergency session is convened to decide the course of action. The ambassadorial mission. After heated debates, the Council agrees to send an ambassadorial mission to the Eonians. This mission, diverse in its representation of the Council's species, is tasked with establishing formal relations and assessing the Eonians' technology and culture. The delegation is also secretly instructed to evaluate any potential threats. Departure and hope. The mission's preparation is a spectacle of unity and technological prowess, with each member species contributing to the construction of the envoy ship, named the Harmonizer. As the ship launches, broadcasted live across all member worlds, it marks a historic moment of collective endeavor towards expanding the Council's reach and understanding of the cosmos. The Aeonians' reception. Upon reaching the coordinates provided in the message, the Harmonizer is greeted by the Eonians' own envoy fleet, a breathtaking array of ships that blend technology and artistry. The Eonians reveal themselves to be a highly advanced, millennia-old civilization whose technology far surpasses the Council's current understanding. They welcome the delegation with warmth and open displays of their cultural and technological achievements, eager to forge a new friendship. The chapter closes as the two delegations exchange symbols of peace, a vibrant, hopeful conclusion to their first meeting, setting a promising stage for future interactions. This encounter, brimming with potential, hints at the vast, unexplored mysteries still waiting in the universe, ready to unite or challenge the Galactic Council in ways yet unseen. As the ambassadorial mission delves deeper into the heart of Eonian society on their breathtaking homeworld, the Harmonizer's crew experiences a society where science and art are indistinguishable, each feeding into the other to create a civilization of unparalleled harmony and beauty. The exchange of knowledge. In the spirit of the burgeoning friendship, the Eonians open their archives to the Galactic Council's representatives, sharing insights into their long history, advanced sciences, and the philosophy that sustains their society. In return, the Council offers knowledge from hundreds of cultures within their own domain, initiating an unprecedented exchange that promises to accelerate technological and cultural advancement on both sides. The Eonian technology. One of the most awe-inspiring demonstrations of Eonian technology is their mastery of energy manipulation, allowing them to harness the power of their binary stars in ways previously unimaginable to the Council. They reveal their ability to stabilize and create wormholes, offering the possibility of instantaneous travel across vast distances, a potential game-changer for the entire Council. The Cultural Festival. To celebrate the new alliance, the Eonians host a grand cultural festival, mirroring the earlier festivals on Terra Nova, but on a scale and splendor that dwarf those initial gatherings. Artists and performers from both societies collaborate, creating performances that blend music, dance, and visual arts into a multi-sensory experience. The festival culminates in a joint performance symbolizing the union of their galaxies, watched by billions across both civilizations. The Pact of Infinite Horizons. As the festival draws to a close, the leaders of both civilizations sign the Pact of Infinite Horizons. This treaty not only formalizes their alliance, but also establishes a framework for mutual defense and a shared vision for exploring the universe. It includes plans for a joint exploration fleet and a shared scientific mega-project to develop stable wormhole technology for peaceful purposes. A new threat looms. However, the celebration is tinged with tension as reports arrive from the outer edges of Council space of a mysterious entity or force destabilizing star systems. The Eonians, familiar with this phenomenon, reveal that it is known as the Void Cascade, a natural disaster of cosmic proportions that they have been studying and fearing for centuries. The United Stand. The final scenes of the chapter show the Eonians and the Council's representatives planning their first joint venture, a mission to confront and, hopefully, contain the Void Cascade. This cooperation marks not only a new chapter in their relations, but also a united front against a common existential threat. The chapter ends on a note of cautious optimism, with the galaxy's newest allies poised to face their greatest challenge yet, proving that the bonds formed in peace will now be tested in the face of impending disaster. In the deep void of space, at the frontier of known territories, the Celestial Harmony, a vessel born from Eonian technology and Council engineering, hovers at the boundary of the expanding anomaly known as the Void Cascade. This ominous expanse, a melee of collapsing star systems and distorted space-time, threatens the very fabric of the universe. The Alliance's preparation aboard the Celestial Harmony, the combined crews of Eonians and Council members, prepare for a mission that could either save countless worlds or end in catastrophe. They equip their ship with experimental technology designed to interact with and possibly stabilize the Void Cascade. The atmosphere is tense but hopeful as the teams perform their final checks. Entering the Cascade. As the ship approaches the void, the space around them begins to warp visibly, stars stretching and twisting into surreal forms. The crew initiates the deployment of a device named the Harmonizer Array, intended to emit a series of controlled harmonic vibrations to counteract the chaotic distortions of the cascade. The anomaly's response. At first, the effects are minimal, and despair begins to set in. However, as adjustments are made, based on real-time feedback and Eonian understanding of cosmic resonances, the array starts to show efficacy. Slowly, the expansion of the void halts, and in some areas, it even begins to reverse, restoring normal space-time where chaos had reigned. The revelation. In the midst of their efforts, a surprising discovery is made. The Void Cascade is not merely a destructive anomaly, but a natural cosmic cycle that purges and then renews star systems. This revelation reshapes the mission's objective from merely stopping the cascade to understanding and facilitating its role in the cosmic life cycle, ensuring it does not harm inhabited systems while allowing it to continue its renewing work. The Cosmic Symphony, inspired by the newfound understanding, the mission's scientists and engineers, led by Eonian theorists, develop a method to conduct the cascade's movements, akin to directing a symphony of cosmic forces. This involves deploying a network of satellite arrays that work in concert with the celestial harmony, creating a controlled pathway for the cascade to follow. preserving populated star systems while allowing the natural renewal elsewhere. The future unfolds. As the mission concludes successfully, a ceremony is held on the Celestial Harmony, now orbiting a beautifully rejuvenated star system, one of the first to benefit from the controlled cascade. Leaders from the Council and the Eonian civilization commit to ongoing collaboration, establishing a permanent joint task force to oversee the void and other cosmic phenomena. A new dawn. The chapter closes with a message of unity and resilience, broadcasted across galaxies. As citizens of various worlds watch the once menacing void become a source of renewal, there is a collective realization of the power of cooperation. The story of the Void Cascade, once a harbinger of doom, becomes a testament to the potential for growth and rebirth through unity, setting a hopeful precedent for the future challenges the universe might hold. User.